What up, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Princess, SoundCloud. Don't forget to check out my music just right there. It's on Spotify, Google, whatever. Just Google it and it'll come up just right there. Tone, you'll see my projects. Okay, so I'm gonna go on with God's gays and transgenders. I'm curious about something. Okay, I don't know if Laith went through the whole operation. See, that's the thing about some of these transgenders, like for the longest time, Bruce didn't even cut off his thing. Like he didn't even go all the way with it. Then he finally cut it off. Now there's a scripture talking about if you cut off your thing, then you can't get into heaven. I don't know. Read the scripture on it. I don't know. So that's man. Okay, and I would hate to for somebody to not make it into heaven simply because they feel like there's somebody else in their body. Okay, there's an example of another guy who's transgender. He was a husband and family. He had children, wife, and then one day he decided he wanted to be a 6-year-old little girl. He put on this wig, he put on a dress, he left his family, and he went and started playing with the child, and his family supported him, and all he did was play with children after that. Like, what in the entire hell just happened? Like, what? Oh my God, America. Oh, sweet God. What happened? Why can somebody explain to me? A psychologist, psychiatrist, theologist, somebody explain to me what happened in that situation. How does that happen? How does that happen? Now, that guy didn't go ahead with the whole transformation. He just wanted to be a 6-year-old girl for a while. I'm lost. Listen, I am completely lost on that. And that's why I started making some of these videos, because I don't get that at all. Okay, well, let's talk about Laith again, Laith Cruz. Well, not necessarily him, but transgenders who have gone all the way and some who haven't had the sex change. I've actually watched a YouTube video on a sex change from a man going to a woman. Oh my Lord, I never want to see that again. I never ever want to see that again. But bust it. When I look at Laith, I'm like, dude, don't ever go to jail. It's over for you. But nonetheless, it made me think, would it be over for him? I'm looking at it like this. Does he still have his lady parts? Does he have a penis now? And I know people are like, that's none of your business. But like I said, look, Laith put himself out there. When you put yourself out there, people start asking you these questions. You put yourself out there. The world didn't need to know, but you're like, hey, I'm transgender. Look at me. Everybody, I'm a beautiful man, woman, and now people are like, okay. So it just makes me wonder, does he like women? Or does he like men? It's just a question. It's not something that, wakes me up in the middle of the night. But I wonder, like, I knew a guy who used to dress up as a girl, and he dated guys. Matter of fact, they weren't married at the time because I don't think it was legal where I lived, but they were together always. And the guy that he was with ended up dying of AIDS. But nonetheless, he was a cool dude, both of them. But the cross-dresser never spoke. Never spoke. It was always the other guy who spoke, the guy. But the woman guy never spoke. Not that we didn't speak to the individual, he just never spoke because, old boy the guy would always say whatever. So, that was just that. But, I'm just curious. If you're a guy and you want to be a woman, do you start dating men? If you're a woman and you want to be a guy, do you start dating women? Now, a lot of people who come to Laith Cruz's defense on what I say, a lot of them are women. They're like, hey, I would date him. I'm like, well, he is actually still a she. Unless he's got all of his parts snipped. He is still a she. Now, don't get me wrong, Dela Cruz is a beautiful, a very beautiful looking person. There's no problem with that, whether a man or a woman. I am not attracted to them as in sexually, but aesthetically beautiful. But it just makes me wonder, I don't know. Who do they like? I don't know. Somebody can answer that for me. It's your boy Tone 202. Peace.